Hi guys, so I'm doing a collective reading. Just gonna see what comes up with the tarot. I've got my handmade tarot deck. So we're gonna see what comes up, what messages for you guys today for the collective. What do we have today, Spirit? What do we have today, Spirit? What do we have today? Please clarify what's the oracles. Please clarify. It's a bit too many. What do we okay. So I got a few extra cards that came out. Have you been feeling like less energetic, a bit lethargic, or feels energy of not feeling like yourself or not as creative self as usual? Maybe your creative pursuits kind of taking a back burn, or less inspired, or maybe just generally just feeling like really tired lately. Not sure where it's going to happen or not sure what the direction is. Feeling a bit defeated or in a period of rest as well. Like, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse with no rushing. And it says stop to smell the roses, to witness the flowers in bloom before they pass. You could be really like, I feel appreciating where you are now, who you are right now, with the overall energy. You have the Seven of Pentacles, you know, a Saturn energy. And when you look here, it's like all of this hard work and effort that you're putting through, and then finally seeing a pentacle as a result. This could be to do with, I feel like, energy of people like maybe working at the gym, working on your appearance, working on whatever it is that you're passionate about that drives you at the moment. Could even be like maybe if you're was dedicated to a gym routine, it may be slacking recently. That it's okay, like to take breaks, or they want you to take a break, like to not rush to the results. If you're trying to like do more days at the gym, like to actually just step back and be like, instead of trying to do more, why don't I try and stay just consistent each week with doing 3 days or 4 days, or even a couple days if that's what you can do right now. You could be like really asking spirit, like, why, where is like all my energy? Like, what is up with me? And like to learn to love yourself when you're not moving, when you're not doing anything. Love yourself when you're not in the center of like being rewarded for the effort you're doing. Like the time is coming. Like here we have the Six of Wands, you know, when you're being awarded for your efforts, like it's paying off. But learn to love yourself through the winter seasons. And it doesn't have to be like whether this is like permanent, you know, we are in summer. We're also going through like areas in Saturn, like you keep going through a Saturn return. Taking your time, like we have, with the Ten of Swords, we also have it clarified that we hear you. Like when you're out there asking for help, for spirit, we even had this one come out, spirit, for extra. They're like really with you. Like if you're really calling for your ancestors or like a grandparent or an ancestor, someone that passed away, or a spirit guide, your spirit team, anyone that you feel really connected to, they are listening to you. They're really helping you behind the scenes. And we have like the rebirth in reverse, like there's a transitional period. And it's just holding, like it's clarified by I love me, holding firm, let yourself be held and love yourself. Not when you're, doing anything, but being you by existing, taking a step back of not always doing. Like this is a yes, like we literally have Six of Wands, we've clarified by yes. And push through. But don't make it all about burning yourself out to the absolute maximum, where you're trying to do more when you should try and like do, like someone when they're trying to post every single day, like, is that really like smart for you to do that? Like, can you really maintain that? Is that going to just like kill you completely? How about we start in the middle, like three or a few, and then go from there? Set sort of some routine that is realistic to you. With the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands. And this energy of like a plan, like creating a plan, like seeing the sight of the goal in the future and being more logical, in a logical state, like writing lists, like making changes and amendments of the vision that you have, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, what are you working towards? And underneath we have the Ten of Wands with the Ace of Feathers. With that, I just feel like someone that's feeling burdened, overwhelmed, all these things that you feel like you have to be doing, overworked, that you want it all to bloom right now. Taking some time out, like delegating some of this work to spirit, right? Letting spirit give you a hand. Like seeing for a different perspective, like gaining that clarity, being open to gain that clarity. Maybe there's a different way, a new way that you could be doing it that's a lot more effortless. To make it more, like if there's a step in your process that's making it a lot longer, like changing it in some way. I don't know, I'm just kind of hearing like if you would go to a gym that's a bit further out, like going somewhere a bit closer to you, or like letting yourself like ask for lifts if you need a lift. Like if you're in a running group, like and someone's offering you a lift, let yourself be, yeah, helped. Was I learning to celebrate like how much that you've pushed through already? After like a couple of years in gym, it's like the progress is really slow. It's a slow burn, but it's still showing up. still putting the effort in. Some people, have results, like really good results in a few years, and others don't. But yeah, it takes them a lot longer, and that's okay. It's not about the result. It's about the change within you, like how it makes you feel, all the effort you put in. When you're at the end, it's you've it can be boring in a way, like when you're there, because you're putting all that effort in and you're finally there. But it was never about that. It shows your discipline, and you should definitely like pat yourself on the back. But the showing up every day, putting all the work in behind the scenes, it's the journey, isn't it? And I know that's quite cliche to say, but it's true. Literally, life is living, like every day, showing up every day, using all of your time, like being present is the true gift. And stop focusing on that future goal, that future reward, that future thing happening, and let yourself play, be creative in the moment, if not overwhelmed with all this stuff that you've got to do, or how it's got to go, how it's got to be. Because a lot of the time it always happens differently than we want, than we imagine. And they literally hear you. It's literally how we hear you. Like they hear all your dreams, the things that you want. They collaborating with you. But the 3D world is kind of slow, and it's an orchestration of like all the all the planets, all the people like coming together, the spirit, getting you at the right place, the right time. But pushing yourself to the ends will not help you. How are you going to have the energy to receive this idea, this new way of being, if you feel really lethargic and tired and overwhelmed and not very open? Yeah, I'm gonna just literally put maybe advice card. I think from the oracle is kind of coming to me. So an advice card, one advice card. Wow, so we've got confirmation for anyone who's seeing angel numbers. We've got a bunch there. Yeah, be present so you can see these things, so you can witness these things, the confirmations. Like, see the signs. There's a lot of signs around you already. Yeah, be present to, you know, connect that if you're someone that's kind of dropped out of your meditation and dropped out of your spiritual practices, like put some time in just to be still. Even ask, for clarity. You can do that. Like, you can literally ask, you're on the right path, like, what should I do? Or just, can I, be loved right now? Can I have a sign right now? Yeah, it's okay to ask for help. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you.